Hi, hello, welcome back to Bioenergetics. It's me, Devraj, and we're back with the Reich Homebook, Jack Willis's Reich Homebook. And the next exercise in the series is called Push Breathing. And what I've done is the same as usual, which is I've preceded his kind of chapter on the subject and just tried to make it, keeping his words mostly, but tried to make it a bit more comprehensible. I have to say, as someone who spends quite a lot of my day writing out bioenergetic exercises for books, he literally describes this exercise. He describes it, I think, 4 times, subtly differently each time. But rather too much than too little. So push breathing. Let's take a look. As the belly out, breathe chest only exercise is the big exercise for getting the chest up. So this is the big exercise for getting the chest down. And we did that belly out, breathe chest only exercise last week. Everyone should be able to do both of these exercises, but the belly out, breathe with the chest is the big exercise for people with a long, thin chest in chronic exhale. And this exercise is the big one for people with a barrel chest in chronic inhale. This exercise is very tiring, so you don't need to do it for more than 5 minutes per work session. Technique. Perform a normal inhale, the belly and your chest rising. At the start of the exhale, as you begin to make the R sound, smoothly roll the pelvis up using the quadriceps, not by tensing the abdomen. Don't raise your back from the bed, don't let your legs come apart. Keep the pelvis rolled up for a full exhale. At the end of the exhale, balloon out your belly completely and then squeeze all the air out of the chest. Keep pushing the air out until it simply is not possible that there is any left. Then gently roll the pelvis back and begin the next inhale. Okay, let's go through that. It's a little bit complicated sounding. So we'll be lying down in our Reichian position, or Reichian posture. Eyes open, arms by your side, knees up, and also with your feet planted about here, a little bit, about a foot, 6 inches to a foot from the ass, quite comfortable, and with your feet about hip width apart. And in this exercise, as he mentions, it's important not to allow your knees to come apart. So just be aware of that, not that you need to rigidify anything. And then we're going to start with a normal Reichian inhale. So I'm going to push my belly out and then my chest. And then as I start the exhale with my R sound, I'm going to roll. Keeping my tailbone down, I simply drop my lower back a bit and pressing from here the quads, just roll back like this and continue the exhale. Let's just look at that again. So breathing in, belly and chest, then make my R sound, wait for the exhale to finish and then compress, kind of squeeze the belly, balloon it out again, but because we're now with the pelvis rolled up, that pushes air out a little bit and compress the chest. Just push all the air out, and when it's out, roll back and begin the next inhale then. So it's like we're doing this. I think it takes a little bit of practice, but it's not too bad. I did it for about 10 minutes the other morning, and I did feel quite a strong effect starting to take place. It isn't for me as moving quite so much as doing the exercise before, the belly out and then just breathing with the chest. But I think it's still an interesting posture, and if one of you out there wants to give it a go for like an hour or half an hour or something, you can let us know how we get on with it and if anything exciting happens. Okay, cool. So that's our exercise from the Reich Homebook by Jack Willis for this week, and I'll see you again next week for some more bioenergetics and Reichian work. Cheers.